Romantic relationships. When it comes to romantic relationships, logicians have an interesting mixture of traits that often pleasantly surprise their partners. And they are more logical and so they are less emotional, but they give surprises to their partners. People with this personality type are always full of ideas, but they have few opportunities to explore their more romantic notions. But they can be very intellectual and very smart to actually interest you with, with creative ideas. As with any of the other theories, logicians love sharing with others and finally meeting someone where their romantic thoughts are appropriate. They show themselves to be excited, enthusiastic, even playful, flirting with wordplay and intellectual games. So they can get creative when it comes to dating, and then you can have an interesting date with INTP. None of this is to say that these relationships come easy to logicians. They are shy and withdrawn individuals, and getting out, meeting new people, risking rejection, and making themselves the center of attention in emotional delicate situations are far from being their strengths. So they can be pretty shy when it comes to love as well. It is more likely that logician personalities will leave a trail of breadcrumbs for a potential partner, allowing them to make the first move and committing their partner as an act of reciprocation rather than bravado. So they actually be more passive. So they actually just leave some hints for you to actually date them or just be close to them. For the start, logicians take their relationships seriously. Their imagination and vision and challenge of getting to know new people, making them all too aware of how important it is they are involved with someone. So they will prove themselves surprisingly loyal. So they are loyal to relationships, which is one of the good perks of being with an INTP. Even early in the dating phase, logicians are usually direct and honest, doing their best to express their mindset and create mutual understanding, believing that this shared knowledge will help to minimize misunderstandings and avoid conflict. So they are very intellectual, so they like to talk about their thoughts and feelings with you, but more of their thoughts on how they think about matters. As their relationships progress, logicians' daily needs prove remarkably simple, give surprises complex. Social plans and date nights are fairly unimportant to people with the logician personality type. But this is also one of their chiefest weakness. Their partner may very much read these things and it won't even occur to logicians to plan them out. So this is a weakness and they may stand to lose their like relationship to because of this lack of because some of the love signs is called gifts. For all of the analysis and attempts to mutual understanding, logicians are notoriously bad at picking up others' emotional needs. So this is also one of their weaknesses when it comes to relationships. So be understanding to an INTP also because they're less emotional and more logical. When these conflicts do arise and are inescapable, logicians will do their best to find a logical solution. I say they are more of a thinker, so they will actually find a method to resolve all the conflicts. But this hardly helps if the problem is logic itself that logician personalities aren't meeting the partner's emotional needs. So if the emotional part would actually fall short for a INTP, they're less emotional in short. Logicians should keep this in mind and try to meet the partners halfway by communicating an emotional level. If they make this effort, understanding partners will recognize and appreciate the gesture, clumsy though it may be. So they can also be emotionally caring to you. They can also understand you emotionally. If they try, they can try to do it. After all, they need to afford logicians the same benefit and meet them halfway with logic and simplicity as well. So they also have to meet halfway. So it's a both ways between couples to for INTP and other characters to actually mix around. All this material asceticism and conflict avoidance support one primary goal: to free up mental resources for the more important things. like their research and their work. So they are very work-based and they are very mental as INTPs. Logicians' creativity and vivid imagination make for a surprising, enthusiastic, passionate, and romantic partner. So they can also have their romantic side as well. So it doesn't mean they are all just logic. They can also have their emotional side if they make an effort and attempt to do it. But logicians may prioritize their inner world too much, imagining interesting and exciting intimate situations that are never expressed to the other partners. They also use this rich inner world to achieve as much as possible in intimacy. They rarely want for ideas. So they actually have a very strong inner world of their own research and work and logic. Physically, intellectually, and with a little effort emotionally, logical relationships are rich and rewarding connections. They're rich and rewarding because you can understand them, understand their thoughts uh, better, and then you can understand each other's thinking well with the INTP character. Partners who share this intuitive trait best doing along with one or two opposite traits to create variety and balance. But as long as logicians remember that they are with people and have their own independent wants and needs, so and as long as their partners remember the same logistic, these are long-lasting and satisfying relationships. So it's logic and emotional needs that have to work two ways to actually support a relationship to be successful for INTPs. Thanks for watching. Invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and support my Patreon. Thank you very much.